To be honest, I love to sing.
他来听我的演唱会，在17岁。
Hi everyone, I'm COL Dean Chua, Chief Signal Officer, and I'm here to answer your questions on Kopitalk. Kopi si siu dai, but increasingly Milo peng, or maybe hot. Dogs, because I used to have 2 dogs, I think they are very affectionate. Every time I see them, it just melts my heart. One of them I truly remember was my brigade commander in 7th Brigade. I was going through a not so good time in my life. I was undergoing a divorce. I remember he brought me to his office when he saw that I was a bit upset, and he gave me a book. I still remember it's called 5 Languages of Love. And I read the book within one day. But it's not about the book, or it's not about the episode. It's about being a commander and being like a fatherly figure at the same time, caring for your subordinates, just like caring for your family. And that kind of guided me in terms of how I lead. I'll explain in 3 buckets. The first bucket is connectivity. The second bucket is cyber and electromagnetic activities. And the third bucket is about digitalization. For connectivity, what Signal does is they provide the different means of communications to the different forces. You see, like the nervous system of the body, allowing the brain to communicate with your limbs. In terms of cyber and electromagnetic activities, you see as defending our networks. Electromagnetic activities is to defend our spectrum. Imagine a world where there's no spectrum. That means everything has to be wired. Without spectrum, to be honest, it's very hard to use technologies to fight war. And the last part is about digitalization. Today, you use your Grab app, you can call a transport, you can order food. For the army, is to make decisions more informed and make decisions to be faster, able to see your troops, able to see what your people are seeing on the ground. What Signal does is really to allow the commanders to have better situation awareness and make better decisions. You can think of signals like the telco for the army. Army commanders like to say signals is T2, T2. Every time we talk about signals, they'll just zone out and say, it's too technical, just tell me whether comms is true. Today, you take your handphone for granted. For granted that there will be a telco network, take for granted that your Grab app will work, but with no signals, actually, you're not able to get the handphone reception. I'll explain my leadership style in 3 parts. The first is about having a aligned value and purpose. Everyone always brought up differently. So when it comes to a team, once you have aligned value and aligned purpose, I think we can strive towards achieving the mission together. The second is about clear and open communications. I personally don't like to be second-guessed or don't like to second-guess my bosses. Clear communications allow us to be more efficient and more effective, because that will allow us to get feedback to see how we are doing as a team. The last one is about teamwork. You know, how they say army is like a team sports. It's about leveraging everybody's strength and overcome everyone's weakness to allow us to achieve the mission outcome. I would like to be able to read people's mind. Life is so much more effective and efficient, so you don't have to second guess what the other person is thinking, and you won't get scolded by your wife. My favorite film is Good Will Hunting. I think it's about giving people opportunity and being able to polish the rough edges of a person to allow the person to reach his greatest potential. During my poly days, I actually signed up for a songwriting course. To be honest, I love to sing.
他来听我的演唱会，在17岁的初恋，第一次约会。
I always believe that if people are so important, you must dedicate a certain percentage of time. For me, it's about 5 hours a week. What I do is that I have a large group engagement or dialogues with my people, and I also have small group lunches. I think in small group lunches, people are more willing to share their challenges on the ground. My personal motto is number 1 is about being yourself. 2 is about doing the right things. I think being yourself is important, and it's something that I also told my staff. To me, it's the best advice, because in the past when I was younger, I'm somebody who's not too eloquent, not very extroverted. Yeah, and I think being myself allows me to be comfortable in my own shell. Doing the right thing is about doing the right things when no one is watching, in your everyday decisions and even in every different small thing. I think as leaders, number 1, you have to be a good steward. We have to leave the organization better than it was when you first came in. I enjoy cooking. Actually, my knife skills is very good, because I used to grow up in the wet market when I was young, because my father was a butcher. And wet market, I used to help him to dissect the pig's head, chop the pork belly, and that's where I developed the liking for cooking or preparing to cook. My wife loves my beef short rib soup, the Korean style. Thank you for watching this episode of Kopitalk. I will see you around. Speed through skill. Signals!